Hello friends, thanks for stopping by. Hope you're all having a great day. I can't believe it is already this time of month. You know, you would think that time would really go slow with us all being in the stay-at-home mode, but I think the days are just flying by. And here we are again with my empties, and I have a brand new basket for them. But I will say, you will see that my doggies are very interested in my empties as well. All right, so let's get started. First off, you all know that I am wearing Invisalign. Well, maybe some of you don't know, but I've been wearing Invisalign for over 2 years, and I have 2 trays left. That is it, and I am done. But to keep them really clear and clean, I have been using the Retainer Bright for them, and it also kills a lot of the bacteria. I actually learned from Lisa D1, who wore Invisalign before me, about these. A dentist will tell you not to use these. They do not stain. I don't take them out of my mouth to drink anything, but I don't drink coffee, so coffee may yellow them. But I don't take them out if I drink a Virgil's black cherry soda or anything like that, and they do not stain. And then once a week, well, I brush them every day as well, but I've also been taking a whitening toothpaste once a week because I have to wear this for a month now because we're in Florida. We were planning on going back to New York on the 30th of April, but with the coronavirus, we did not travel. So I've been forced to really time these out because I only wore them once every week. I would change them out every week. But because I wasn't able to get back to the dentist yet, I had to wear them longer. So, you know, they get kind of gross. So once a week, I've been using a whitening toothpaste on them as well. And it's kept them looking like new. So I really do love this. Don't listen to what the dentists have to say. Go ahead and use this. They do work, okay? All right, so I also finished up a Moroccan oil, and this is the hydrating conditioner. You all know that I absolutely love this. However, I do have, I'm thinking of, maybe you want to see it, maybe you won't. You know, I mask my hair all the time because I choose to wear my hair very long as an aging woman, and I have it colored, and a couple times a year I might have some highlights thrown into it. So my hair is damaged hair, but it doesn't look damaged, and that's because I work very hard at keeping it looking healthy. Would you like to see some of my top mask, my top hair care products? Just let me know in the comments section if you would be interested in that. But I have been using this for a very long time. These are sulfate free, so they're safe for colored hair. They're phosphate and paraben free. I love the smell of them. I do like the hydrating conditioner better than the moisturizing. However, I have both of them, and I have the smoothing line. I also have every mask that this comes in, but I do have my faves, all right? So you let me know. But I finished that up, and I've been finishing those up for a long time. But it's very important to buy this from either Sephora or Nordstrom, a place that is authorized to sell it. I used to post it on Amazon, but I don't anymore, and I don't post my color proof on there anymore because I don't think you're getting authentic. They're not authorized to sell it. So be careful when you're buying off of the Amazon. All right, so I also finished up, and I really liked this, especially after an enzyme mask. I finished up the Peter Thomas Roth Blue Marine Algae Intense Hydrating Mask. The only thing is you can only get this at certain places. So I'll list and link everything below for you. This is a really nice, soothing, moisturizing mask. It had a nice smell. I really, really enjoyed this. I wish it was more available, but it's probably one of those things where Sephora gets to sell this, Ulta gets to sell this, and so on. Anyway, I also finished up a Rita Hetson. This is the Root Concealer Touch-Up Spray. We all have been going through tons of this, I'm sure of it. And this is the Dark Blonde. I do like this one, but I also like the Style Edit. And in the Style Edit, I have it on today. I wear the lightest brown. If I had let my hair go, I probably would have had white roots, you know, pretty well. This whole section would be probably white roots to here because I'm not coloring the back of my hair, and every now and then you can get a glimpse of the silver. I'm not white in the back. I'm silver in the back, and I'm white in the front. But this did a really good job, and so does the Style Edit. Okay, so I finished up, and I have to tell you, I loved this, especially for really treating my skin after I did an enzyme or something a little more aggressive, but I wear this on a daily basis. I absolutely love this, and it is the Colleen Rothschild Extreme Recovery Cream. It's just a really, really, really nourishing cream for dry skin. It has a lovely smell. Just really, really liked it a lot. And I will get another one of those. I also finished up a bottle of my Moroccan oil split end mender. I really like this. It's called Mending Infusion. I really like this. I know some people left in the comments when I said I really like this that it doesn't work. It does work for me. And all I do is take a spritz of it, and then I just, after I'm done blow drying or styling my hair, I will massage the ends, and it just lays the split ends right down, because I have not had a haircut since October, and it's now May. So I'm in need of it. I mean, I don't normally go that long before a haircut, and my hair grows like a weed. So it's really long right now, and I don't like it this long. I like it long, but not this long. I also finished up one of my most favorite oils, and this is from Kerastase. Now, this is my favorite on wet hair. I like to put this on before I blow dry. It brings out an incredible shine, but you can also use this as a finishing oil. And this is the Elixir Ultime. Really, really a nice oil. I already have a backup of it, so I've been using that for years. I finished up from Footlogics. Now, I use Lovaskin once a week on my feet, and I'm going to do an updated video, because the woman who created it, she actually saw me on Instagram or something talking about it, and she said, oh, try using it this way. So I'm going to try using it her way and see if it performs even better, because I said to her, I can't believe it could perform better. It's performing so excellent for me the way I've been using it. But I'm actually going to do a demonstration, and they also now have bath bombs, foot bombs for soaking. So I'll do the Lovaskin in a video, and then I'll do the soaking and maybe a little pedicure. Who knows? I have a manicure video coming, but they just don't get views. And when you don't get views, they kind of pull the channel down. But let me know in the comments if you'd be interested in a full pedicure, or do you just want to see me do the Lovaskin, because that stuff is phenomenal. It is the best stuff I have ever used on my feet for getting all the dead skin off, which then allows what I finished up, my Footlogics Cracked Teal formula. After using the Lovaskin, because I've used this for years and my feet would still crack, but they would get a little better using this. But with the Lovaskin, my feet no longer crack, because I think all that dead skin is gone, and they're actually absorbing all of the nutrients in this foot cream that really helps to prevent heel cracking. So if you are someone who has really, really bad feet, you want to try some Lovaskin. I'm telling you, that stuff is the best. And it comes in a spray bottle, very easy to use, and it has its own foot file. But I did finish up a can of the Footlogics Cracked Teal formula. This is fabulous. It's like a mousse. You need very little. It goes a long way. And I really just address the areas that really crack. I don't even use it on my whole feet. I just kind of put it in the heel area and rub it in, and with Lovaskin, it's performing so much better. I also finished up a Sweet Spot, and I would get more of these. I went into the Target, and they are totally sold out, so I'm trying. I think I've used it before. I can't remember the name of it, but I love this one. And this is for the V-spot, and because with menopause, the skin changes, and you shouldn't be using soap there. So try the Sweet Spot. It is wonderful. It comes in many flavors, but that doesn't really matter. All right? Okay, so I also finished up the Ordinary Lactic Acid 10%. This works really well for my skin. I have a difficult time using glycolic acid now. I used glycolic acids for years, and they really, really served me well. But now, after menopause, the skin has become sensitive, and lactic acid is the way for me to go. I do like this. I would get it again. But I think I have something else that has lactic acid in it right now that I'm going to try. I'm not sure what it is at this moment, but there is something else. The next product that I finished up that I had to use very slowly, and I couldn't use every single night or irritation would happen. So I would use this maybe once or twice a week at night at the most. And it really depended on what else I was using. If I was using an enzyme or some other kind of fruit or acid peel or something like that, I couldn't use this then. But it is from Pharmacy, and it is their Honeymoon Glow. If you don't have a sensitivity, this is a really nice product. But, and I was able to use, I'd say, about a quarter of the bottle before my skin started to change on me. So I've had this for a while. I think I bought this last year at the Sephora sale, and I just now finished it up. That's how slow I had to use that product. Okay, so in the shower, I finished up. I keep these in the shower, and this one here is from Caudalie, and this is the Gentle Buffing Cream. I really like this. It's a very gentle buffing. I'm more into the chemical exfoliants, but every now and then I do like to have a manual. But sometimes I think they're just too harsh, where the Caudalie is not. And again, this is the Gentle Buffing Cream, and I could use this like 3 times a week at night. Just when I wash my face in the shower, I would just do a quick over my neck, my chest, my face, and rinse it off. The beads in it are so gentle that I think even the most sensitive skin could use this one. The next one that I had in the shower, and Lula seems to really like a lot, because that is Chewed Up from the dog right there. She comes upstairs and gets in my Empties and chews this up. And then I find little shreds of this all over around the area. And I'll ask her who did that. And she's, no, not me, when it's sticking into her little beard. So I know it's Lula, because Harley prefers designer shoes. She likes Italian leather. She's not into plastic, but Lula is. Anyway, the product is great, and I actually did a video around Thanksgiving using this in the video, but I really liked this one. Now, this one was a pumpkin enzyme, so I would use this only maybe, again, depending on what else I was using on my skin, I would use it once a week, maybe once every 2 weeks. But this is the Glow Skin Beauty. I do like this line a lot. And it is the Pumpkin Enzyme Scrub. Smells like pumpkin. And the grains in it are really, they're not super aggressive. It does have like really small beads. I would even guess that they are jojoba beads or something like that, because there's nothing abrasive about them. The pumpkin enzyme in it is what will really do the exfoliating for you. I do like this. I would get it again, but right now I'm holding off on scrubs and things like that. A little bit of Lula's fur coming off of it. You see that? And there's a difference in their fur. Lula is curly, Harley is not. So I know who's doing what. All right, so this came in a maple bloom box, which is no longer, the girls are not putting boxes together anymore, but this was the Dr. Rogers Restore Healing Balm. And it came in a very small tube, but I will tell you, I really liked this. I am the type of person, I have calluses that build up on my toes, in the center of my pad on my foot, or right along the big toe area. They build up because I walk 4 miles every day, or at least 5 times a week. So I'm putting in 20 miles, and because I have dry skin to begin with, and the way my foot positions itself, I get these tiny little calluses along the edges of my toe. And years and years and years ago, I read that if you are someone that gets calluses on your feet, that you should put a Vaseline on them, or bag balm that you can get in the drugstore. I think CVS always has it. I know Wegmans, if you can get into a Wegmans, they carry the bag balm. But this is a balm, and I believe this is actually, yes, this one here is castor oil and glycerin. I would put these on the calloused areas and then put my socks on and walk, because then the friction is not so bad when you have, or your toes aren't even rubbing together because they're sliding when you're using a Vaseline type product. So I did like this. I don't know. I'd have to look this up. If I can find it, I'll link it for you. I also finished up quite a few masks, but again, I don't always remember to save the mask, but just let me tell you, I mask every day. These were gifted to me from someone very, very kind, because this is not an inexpensive item, but I have to tell you, I've used 2 of them. This is a line that intrigues me so much that I am tempted to call and talk to a specialist to buy the whole line and try it, because I see a lot of people on Instagram use this, and for years I have heard people talk about how phenomenal this line is. Now, many of you are familiar with the P50. This is the same line, Rephr, I don't know how to say it, but this is the mask PIGM 400, and it's a brightening and radiance booster mask. So good, my friends, so good. I loved them, and that is what's really tempting me to try the whole line and just see. I actually did buy a serum, and it's for volume and sagging. I just started using it last night, and I took pictures of my face, and I'm going to really see if it makes a difference. I use my new face, and I use my Nua, and I will use anything that says it'll help build collagen. But I know not everything will, but I just really am very intrigued with this line, so I may bite the bullet and purchase it. It's very, very, very expensive, very. But there's nothing fancy about the packaging, or there is really nothing, when you look at it, you say, oh, because sometimes a bottle will do it for you. Not with this line. It is the basic packaging, but they claim it's the ingredients, the active ingredients that are in their products. And I'm sure I'm going to be biting the bullet soon. Another mask company that I buy from, and I used to sell, but I don't anymore, is from Martini. But you can find these masks if you look. You're going to pay a little more money than you paid with me. But this is the hyaluronic acid. After I do a facial that really has a lot of enzymes to it, or really addressing certain things, I want to add a lot of moisture back in, I reach for the hyaluronic acid. But they have so many good masks, and they are paraben-free, alcohol-free, and fragrance-free. Fabulous mask. I also use the Skin Laundry Wrinkle Release Facial Sheet Mask. I liked it. I would probably get it again, but I have many masks. I'm not buying any sheet mask right now because I need to finish them up. And then last but not least, I do a lot of eye masking. And this one here is very affordable. It's the Brightening Under Eye Super Greens Hydro Gels. Really, really nice. And if you went and got that, if you ordered from Amazon, that roll, that vibrating tool, you put these masks on and then you just go over. It makes, I really am impressed with their face mask and their eye mask. So really liking those. And Louis had something he finished up this month, and it is by American Crew, and it is their liquid wax. Now Lou just puts this on when his hair is wet, and he combs it all back, and it just holds his hair in place, because sometimes using hairspray just gives you that flakiness where you think it's dandruff and it really isn't. And I think men run into that more, that are trying to really control their hair and keep it, in place. This liquid wax is really nice. So if you have a man in your life, or even if you're a woman with shorter hair and you want to try something, the liquid wax is really nice because it doesn't get crunchy. It doesn't change the color of your hair. It doesn't look wet all day long. Just really nice. It's a nice product, and he's been using it for years. And that's it for my empties. So, of course, I'm going to ask you, what did you finish this month? We've all been stuck at home. I know many people aren't bothering to put makeup on their face anymore during the quarantine time or the stay-at-home time. But many have told me that they're really focusing on their skin. So I'm expecting that you all have lots of empties, and you'll put them down below for me. All right, my friends? So if you haven't already subscribed, I would love to have you as an Ageless Beauty. So go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and right next to it is a bell that will notify you of all the videos that I am putting up. And until the next time, my friends, you go out in the world and you be happy, healthy, beautiful, and most of all, my friends, lovable. I love you all. Bisous.